Okay, hi, hello guys. So if you guys don't know me or if you're watching the recording and you don't know me, my name is Kenzie March. I am a new ambassador with Q and my highest muted. Am I muted? Can you guys hear me? It says I'm not muted. Can you guys hear me? What the heck just happened? I can hear. Okay, cool. All right. So, anyway, so I am an elite ambassador with Q, and I just want to share with you guys some really simple things to, um, land a good social media platform. So, here we go. Let's see. I want to screen share. I have something for you guys that I put together. It is very, very simple. Things that you guys can even screenshot or take notes on and things like that. These are all really simple things. And I'm going to give you guys some very specific um, points. I can get it pulled up here. Here we go. Okay, my goodness gracious. So, all right, so this Zoom is going to be about setting up your social media, what it should look like, meaning like when somebody goes to your profile, ideally, what should it show them? Okay, and so how you can make a couple different tweaks so that way your social media is you, it's all the things, okay? And this is not going to be a training that's going to be like, oh my gosh, like I have to go change all of these things and I have to be perfect. And here's how you can show up as the perfect little influencer on social media. That is not it. But here are some very, very simple tips that you guys can take into consideration. So let me see if I can. Okay, there we go. All right. So, what to use social media for? Okay. And I got a picture of our Kiom. I call her Kiom. Anyway, so she's on her phone there. So, right, like we work from social media. This is us, right? Working from social media. So, one thing that we are going to use social media for in a big, big way, you guys, is networking, right? We use it for networking, growing our network, connecting and building relationships with people all over the world. Because being in Q, some of you guys that are even on this Zoom right now aren't even in the US. I'm in the US. And so you guys are in Canada. There's people that are in Australia. There's people that are in all the other like 20 plus countries that we are currently in. Right. And so you're able to utilize social media like at your fingertips, right, to connect with people all over the world. And then we're marketing, right? Kind of like duh, right? We're showing up as our authentic self. You're being you and attracting your people, adding value. This is important, important, important. You are adding value overall with your social media platform. Okay. And then you're showing you using the products, you're showing how the products are, how you're using the products are, and how the business and the products are impacting your life. Okay. And so those are just like a couple quick things of like, all right, this is what social media is for. This is what we're using it for. Right. So just to give you guys a couple examples of just setting things up. You guys, I'm keeping this Zoom very, very simple. So I want to show you guys in a couple little tweaks that you can make on your profile to look so much more like professional and welcoming and crisp and clear and all the things. Okay. And so we're going to start with your profile picture. It needs to be clear, it needs to be bright, and it needs to be a picture of you or your family. Okay. This cannot be a picture of a cat. This cannot be a picture of the Jesus cross. Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't do that. Like, just, it's got to be a picture of you because if you were going to a profile and somebody approached you about something, or you saw somebody somewhere on social media and you saw their profile picture and it was not them, you didn't know who they were, you couldn't see them, you couldn't put a face to a name, then you would be like, man, that might seem a little sketch, right? So it needs to be clear, bright, and it needs to be a picture of just you or of you and your family. Okay. And then it needs to be the same across all platforms for people to find you easily. Okay. I know not everybody follows this, but this is a big tip that I've currently been given that I made a tweak a little while ago of changing my profile picture the same. So it's the same picture on Facebook as it is on TikTok and Instagram. Okay. And so this way, if somebody finds you on one of the platforms and they want to follow you on another one, it makes it easy to find you. One of the ways it makes it easy to find you on each platform is if oh, that's obviously her because it's the same picture over here. And it just makes you really, really accessible, okay, to know like, oh, that's her. without a doubt, that's her. Okay. And then with your bio or him, obviously, you don't want to have your direct Q Sciences link right on there, right? For a couple reasons. Because number one, we don't just want people going and clicking and shopping and going and taking it upon themselves really to go and become a customer. We want to be able to get that experience with them to help them pair them with what product is best. And maybe customer isn't even the way to go for them. It's actually the business route, right? Maybe they need to become an ambassador. So we want them to get plugged into a QIQ first, maybe a short recording, maybe a recording of a QIQ or a three-way call with a mentor, right? So we don't want to have that just plain out and simple out on your profile for the world to see, right? What you can do though, you guys, is what I highly suggest is using Milkshake. Okay. You can see right here on my profile, this is my Milkshake. This is my Milkshake link right here. And this is my Instagram. This is Kim's Facebook. And you see she does not have her like link or anything right out there. She's never Q Sciences link. Okay. And then what I want to make a point of is that with this Milkshake link, you can add your other links in there. Okay. So if you have this Milkshake link, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, I can also post and share a video with how to create one. It's very, very, very user friendly. It's very simple. You could literally even Google it or YouTube it. That's exactly how I created a milkshake, is I went and YouTubed someone else walking me through how to create a milkshake video. And so that's what I did. And anyway, so in that milkshake, there you can have your Q Sciences link if you'd like. You could have a link to your Instagram, a link to your Facebook, a link to your TikTok, a link to your Amazon, whatever, like any kind of link that pertains to you and what you're about. Okay. That is where you can use that. And then this right here where it says bullet points about you and what you do and what you have accomplished. So right here is where I've you can't really see it on Kim's because you can't really see it on mine either on a Facebook one because we have the digital creator account. So if you have a digital creator account, it doesn't show like your bio like this on Facebook. So I'm showing you guys my Instagram to give you an idea. And so you're going to want to keep it short and sweet. You have to anyways, because you can't add a bunch of stuff there, but you really want to keep it short and sweet and just like in a short version of like, if someone was just to flip through an album to try to pick a new friend or to pick somebody to be following, look at their bio and see what they're about, right? So it's like your 2-second commercial. And so this just describes like, I'm a winging it mom of 4. Okay. And so I put winging it because like I'm a hot freaking mess. Okay. If you know me, I'm literally always on the fly, like whatever. And so a lot of moms can relate to that. And so I put that first and foremost, because that's what I am. First and foremost, I'm a mom. And then I also put that I retired myself here, right? And I might not have everybody on mute head. Hold on. Okay. So anyway, I put I'm retired healthcare and top 1% industry leader. Okay. This is where I'm talking about what you have accomplished. What have you accomplished? You could be a badass at anything. Okay. It could be something that you really, really love. Okay. And then it doesn't have to be like top 1% or this or that or whatever, but what do you do? Are you a nanny? Do you work at the dang post office? Like, are you funny? Are you this? Are you that? Right. And this is where you're going to, if you guys were on my last training where I talked a lot about branding, this area is going to be kind of where you're going to insert what your pillars are, what your brand is, right? I put empowering women, mamas, and business owners through humor and real conversation. Like I'm just a type of person that I'm just going to show up as I am. You're going to see me on my stories. Sometimes I'm going to have makeup on and look cute. Sometimes I'm going to look like I have it together. Sometimes I'm going to have a messy hair in a bun and I might be crying because I have a bad day. Like I'm just showing up with real conversations. I'm super sarcastic. And I am really, really about empowering women. I want to help them know their worth, what they can do. I relate to all the moms because I'm a mom of 4, right? And I'm running a business online. And so are you guys. So you could even put business on, empowering business owners, whatever you want to do, right? Whatever your cup of tea is. And then right here, I put account should be public. Okay. If you have any concerns with this, as far as like, gosh, I don't want my kids online, totally understand that. You are able to set certain posts to private or to friends, or however you want the ones that are like super personal or something like that. Maybe you want those not on public. I just have all of my stuff on public, just to be honest. I just have all of my stuff on public. That way, if somebody wants to find me, or especially if you're utilizing TikTok or if you're utilizing Reels, you're not going to have anything go viral. I say viral with quotation marks because viral could be 2 million, or viral to me also is like 500 views or 1,000 views. Okay. That's viral to me too, still. Okay. So you're not going to have any real like take off really big and like reach a big amount, or even a post that people are sharing, right? Take off if yours is on public. People aren't going to be able to see that. Like, right, say your friend Sally wants to share a post that you made. Sally will share it, but the only people that will see it is the friends that she has mutual of with you, right? No, we want to broaden your connection with other people. We want to broaden your network and your reach of people. And so put that account on public. And then here are a couple different examples for you guys. Let me see if I can move this whole thing. Can I move this? It's like not showing me the people. But anyway, so this is very simple tips, more for Facebook. And don't be a robot, right? I forgot to put a space here, but don't be a robot / ad for Q. Be you, show your life, share your heart. Don't constantly copy and paste, you guys. There's a time and a place for copy and paste, but you should never actually do it 100% word for word. You should always be switching it up if you're taking ideas from other people. Okay, you can totally switch it up. So this here is actually a post by Lena, and I posted this to share you guys, to show you guys an example. And she just made a post about being at conference, right? And she's just sharing about what it is, right? What she got to experience. She kind of hit on some emotions there, right? And then Amanda Flynn, you can't see it here because this, oh yeah, you can. Aha, there we go. Here we go, guys. We'll move this for just a second. So this is Amanda Flynn's post here. And she made one about a product, you guys, about a product with her son Caden. And she is just explaining, oh, you get to know like what they have, how it's given, right? She even says how it's given. She's showing how it's given. She's showing that her kiddo is using it. She's showing that he loves it. She's showing like this is so amazing, yada yada yada. Very simple, very sweet. This does not look like a commercial. You know, it's very, very just normal. It sounds like she really would have just been talking about it, right? And then down here at the bottom, I gave a post of myself of like, because for instance over here, no, okay, I didn't say anything over there, but anyway, so my post at the bottom, it's just a random one that I posted the other day. It says unbelief starves the soul, faith finds food in famine. Okay, so this is just to give you an idea of what other things you can be posted about. This isn't about the business, this isn't about the products, this just is about me talking about my faith, right? And it's shareable. And so when I post things like this on a solid color background, you know, I get a lot of people that share it, or a lot of people that even just heard it or say, oh my gosh, I needed this or whatever. So what does this do right here? This is adding value in ways outside of the business and products. Okay. And then over here, Cassie, I'm going to use her as an example. This is a really, really good post because number one, she's asking, okay, what kind of laundry detergent are you all using? Hello, like we just came out with laundry detergent, right? So she's going to get some potentials possibly from this about people that are going to be, you know, paying attention to her post, seeing her talking about the laundry wash that we have and all of this great stuff, right? But if nothing else, you guys, people like to tell you what they are doing. They like to tell you their opinion. They like to tell you what they use, what they wear, where they go. They like to tell you the things. And so this is a really, really good interaction post is what I like to call interaction post, or an engagement post, if you will. And so just to get people talking to you, you talking to them, talking to each other, like whatever, right? And so back over here, I just wanted to give you guys these 4 examples really quickly. So building relationships and engaging with your friends. That's a very good example of what Cassie did with that post right there. Okay. And then be genuine when messaging and following up. Okay. These are just a couple random key points. I realize that they're not fully about how to set your social media up, but I just want to like give you guys an idea. So, so be genuine when you are messaging and following up. Don't overthink this, you guys. don't overthink this. This is a whole nother training for a different day, but don't overthink it. Okay. It's not like, oh my gosh, dude, am I going to say the wrong thing? Or you're really not going to say anything that's too crazy, especially if you're voice messaging, unless you're being rude. You know what I mean? Oh, please don't do that. Unless you're being like rude or something, you know, and you can even call yourself out. You can be like, I'm so nervous or whatever, right? What you need. Okay. And then this is a big one right here. You guys do not share posts. Do not do the share button. Okay. Only if you like something, like say for instance, if you were like, oh my gosh, Kenzie, I totally relate to this. Or you're like, oh my gosh, Cassie, that was a really good post. Or if you're like, oh my gosh, Amanda, like I love that. I give my kids the vitamin C spray as well. Don't share her post, right? Don't share these posts. You could take what Amanda said, put it in your own words, put a picture of your kid taking it, whatever, boom, done, right? Or you could take my exact post. This would be one where you could copy and paste, change the emojis here, and repost it as your own. Okay. Do not share my post because these people are going to see that I have said it and they're going to go to my profile. You don't want that. You want them coming to your profile. Okay. And then post all promotions on your team. Show we are winning here. Okay. People are going to be attracted to what you are doing. So if you're in a place where you're like, gosh, I haven't hit my first promotion yet, or I have 3 people on my team or 1 person on my team and we have not promoted yet. So I don't have like a promotion from my own team to share. What?
Are those all your friends?
Yep, those are all my friends. And then you gotta sit back. And then what was I saying, guys? Yep, I am right there. Okay, so but we gotta be quiet. I'm doing the training, okay? What was I saying, guys? Oh, but that's fine. Share a promotion that happened on my team. Share a promotion that happened anywhere on Caitlin's team, you guys, anywhere on Kristen's team, anywhere on Marielle's team. That is part of your team. That is part of your team. Like you could really share it with anyone in Q, but like we are all on the same team, you guys. So we're connected. So if you're sharing wins by anyone on our team, then you're sharing that, hey, look, people, like see all of these people that are connected to me are winning. If you get connected to me, you can I can show you too. You're going to be connected with those people. That's kind of like a thought process that goes in there. And then here's a cute little drop I did about message happy birthdays. That's it. That's all. Message happy birthdays. I'm going to check the chat really quickly to see what's up. Yes, we're all aligned. Exactly. One thing Caitlin told me was that stuck with me is you're not going to say the wrong thing to the right person. Exactly, Chelsea. You guys are so sweet. You are so sweet. Okay, so moving along. And then the next one here is you guys, very simple ones for IG. Okay, I'm using Claudia because Claudia is, if you know Claudia, you know. Okay, so she's just amazing, you guys. And one thing that I want to tell you when you are like posting to your stories, number one, your Facebook and your Instagram stories should be linked together, meaning if you should utilize Instagram, and that is where you should be uploading all of your stories at, is directly on Instagram, and you should have it linked so that way when it posts, you just physically have to post it to your Instagram story and it will automatically post to your Facebook story. You do not want it to be done with your regular posts over here, only your story posts to be connected. You're hitting 2 birds with 1 stone. Makes sense. Okay. And then finding one key point to cover in your stories daily. Okay. This is good. I want you guys to hear this because this is an example. So like the financial freedom movement, set pay. Maybe you're going to talk about the core. Maybe you're going to talk about the business training that we're doing right now, right? Maybe you're talking about how we get weekly pay every single Friday, all of this stuff. But you don't want to be talking about, because there's a million things about Q, right? That are amazing and that sets us apart and that anybody would just join just solely for that one thing, right? But we want to keep it kind of simple and focused. We don't want to overload people all in one day. So maybe today you're going hard on the financial freedom movement. Maybe you had your appointment with them for the very first time and you're talking about the things that they helped you with, the things that you were scared of to even go into that meeting for, the, you know, whatever. Okay. Or you're going to talk about the set pay and you're going to talk about maybe it's Friday and you got your paycheck. You get this set pay. The set pay and the weekly pay maybe even could be something that you could put into together, something like that, right? but it's not saying today I'm going to talk about core and I'm going to talk about calm and greens and the shakes, and I'm also going to talk about brew, and I'm going to talk about the 5 different recipes that I love with brew and blah, 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 blah. That is too much. Okay, that is too much. Keep it simple, and but you could literally run our whole business on sleep spray alone, you guys. If you know, you know. If you know, if you've taken and benefited from sleep spray, you know you can run your whole damn business right off of that. Okay. And then this next one is taking clear and bright photos in natural, please hear me, natural lighting. Use a filter. Slap a filter on that bad boy. Do not, do not use Snapchat filters. Please, for the love, do not use Snapchat filters. Please, please, please. But use natural lighting. You guys don't have to have this big tripod of, you know, that was $150 off of Amazon, and you can just like have a remote and take it outside and do all. No, you don't have to have that. Can't tell you how many times I've literally propped up my dang phone on my hood of my van. I put my purse. I've literally sat my purse. I've stacked things, my purse and whatever, stacked it up, and then put my phone on the hood of my car, and then had it take pictures of me like with my garage in the background with natural lighting. Okay, outside. Go outside. When all else fails, go outside. There's a million different ways that you can take a picture outside in front of a million different things, right? Or putting it up in front of a window. I do have a tripod now, but that still doesn't even mean that I use it all the time. I will literally just put my phone, I will open my blinds, put my phone up in the corner of my windowsill, and if you've been in my house, the back hallway to the garage door, if you ever see pictures of me and there's a yellowish, creamish color wall in the background, that's exactly where I'm taking my photos at. I'm putting my photo or my phone right in the corner of the window. The light, the natural light is shining in on my face, and I am taking pictures. I'm setting a timer and I'm taking a picture. Fun fact, while I'm thinking of it, little quick tip, you guys can do a video. Start recording. Set your phone up, start recording. Okay. Change positions, vogue, right? Like change positions, do different things, laugh, like do whatever. And then when you're done, you can go back to the video and pause it and just take screenshots of the different poses that you did. So you're not like, oh, going back and forth to the camera. That's an easy way to do it. But you want to make sure, do you see how Claudia's are like very clear? They're bright. You can see her. She's not in this, it's not the same selfie of me holding my camera here, selfie. No, she's in all sorts of different angles. She's got different people, all of that stuff. Okay. And then right here it says curate curiosity, post using your excitement and energy around the opportunity to provoke a response. So be excited, you guys, and you don't have to give all of the information away too. You can be kind of like do things to create curiosity, if you know what I mean. Then you can just, yes, I'm on a Zoom. And then also something I wanted to throw in here that I personally am going to do as well as these. Oh my Lord, why can't I think of what these are called? It literally just left my brain. What are these called, you guys? These here, these little bubbles. Boop, 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 boop. What the heck are those called? Somebody drop that in the chat. Highlights. Thank you. I have no idea why I forgot what those are called. Anyways, I need to update mine. And you see what Claudia has done here, where she was just like business talk, family, right? And then all this other different stuff, industry leaders, Discover 2022, all of this stuff. Okay. And so as you guys are making different stories, and you did like a really like 3 slides, and maybe you were talking and you were explaining like your reason for joining the business, and you're just like super passionate about it, and you got off of that and you're like, damn, I was confident. I did good. Like I did good. Put it in a highlight about the business. Okay. And so that way it's saved there. So when people go to your profile and they want to see more about the business, they can go check out an old story that you did, but it's you sharing more about the business. Okay. What, baby? And I think this is the last one, and that's it, guys. So that's it. How do I get out of here?
Mom, look it.
What, baby?
I'm gonna do it in there.
Okay, I'm gonna stop the recording really quick.